What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another SLA video. Guys, real quick, want to remind everyone, content creator program going on right now. 2 active codes with another 2 on the way. So make sure you click that support button, guys. Get yourself in and get yourself some free codes. I'll be sending out codes every single day. If you are a supporter now, you should already have received 2 codes. You can only use those codes once, guys. Remember, so 2 more codes going to be coming to your account very soon. All you got to do is click that support button, get yourself into the My Page section, go to the coupon history, and you'll see it right under there. Copy and paste the code into the game, or if you're on iOS, into the forum section. Also want to remind folks, please don't forget this. I was on vacation, so I forgot to do this every single day, but if you log in to the slvshop.netmarble.com -en event daily gift, you can get yourself free Essence Stones daily every single reset by just spinning this wheel. Yes, it is 30. Sometimes you can get 100. You can go all the way up to 5,000, guys. So make sure you do this. Remember, the rewards are there. I've seen people get, a few folks actually get 5,000. So don't miss out on this, guys. It's free Essence Stones. You may as well log in. And now, with that being said, let's talk about some of the quality of life features that everybody should be using in the game that you may not even know about. So let's get into it. All right, everybody, welcome back. So we're going to do a little bit of a thing I haven't done in a while, and that is a tips and tricks / quality of life feature guide. I know this game has been kind of on autopilot for many of us veterans, but I keep forgetting there are a lot of new players that probably want to know some of these things. So we're going to start from the very simple to the most expansive things that you may not have heard about. So veterans, if you're watching this, there may be some things you may learn as well along the way. And if you are somebody who knows some tips and tricks that are not in this video, please leave a comment and let me know what I'm missing, something that you should, the whole community should know about, and I'll highlight it in the next video as a thank you and let you guys know. So let's talk about some of the features in this game currently that some of you guys may not know about. So let's start off with something simple. Right? The front cover character. How do you switch them? So if you're on PC or mobile, there's a little icon over here that shows 2 little characters. You guys can see right there. You can click that character. You can actually switch them out to whoever you want to put here instead. Now, if you are somebody, for example, that likes costumes, you can also switch the character's costumes as well. In the character select screen, there's a little coat hanger here. Click on that, and then you can choose the costume of your choice and have that person wear the costume that you want them to wear. And that costume will also show in this screen as well. You guys can see, for example, my Sung Jin Woo is wearing the worst costume he has available to him, but then there's a couple other characters. Now this is my free-to-play account. Don't forget, guys, as free-to-play players, if you're in the 1-year anniversary, they give 3 paid costumes, so you can absolutely rock those if you want to. So here, we'll rock this one. There you guys go. So perfect costume, perfect character, amazing design, and her gun for some reason floats. So there is one way of doing this. Now there's a new mode as well called the picture mode. That's right, this didn't exist for a little while, but now you can do things with your character and take those pictures. Each character has their own little emojis and little emoticons. You can zoom in, zoom out, you can twist, you can turn, you can take the proper pictures you want to take with your character, and they'll be saved in the game for you. And you guys can see right here, you guys can either hide the hunter just to get the lobby, you can hide the NPCs, you can hide personal information so you don't see that, or hide the logo as well to get the perfect picture you want. That's right, little cosmetic things, but hey, some of y'all care about this. Some of y'all playing this game for the waifus, so I figured I may as well let you know how that works. Okay, so you guys already saw what to log in and what to get. Don't forget, guys, every single day to do that. Also, for a lot of you who don't know where the redemption code is, I'm going to just show you guys real quick. If you go under accounts, under right over here, you can see redeem codes. You can click on that and you can get yourself the codes you want. This is for Google, Android phones, as well as PC. But for anyone who's using iOS, many of you don't know where to find this. So I'm gonna show you guys real quick where to go for that. If you go to the forums, right, the forum section, anyone who's using iOS, there's an actual enter redeem code section. This is where you actually want to send your code. If you want to know your member code, simply support me and you can find your member code there, or you guys can find it in the game, of course, and then enter the coupon code there. So for anyone who's using iOS, that is how you get your codes in there. I know many people ask me on a daily basis because they're brand new, but that's how you do it. iOS makes it different and more complicated for no reason. Speaking of which, if you want to know what server you're on, under account section, there's a server section right there. They'll tell you what server you're playing on, just so for those who want to know. And this is your account details right here in case you ever want to make a ticket. Speaking of tickets, if you are somebody who likes to report bugs, you can also put that same ticket right here under bug support, or bug report, I apologize, and do it there. Okay, so make sure you guys see all that information right there. All right, going back into the game, something a lot of you guys don't know about. All right, so first off, shadows. Many people hate seeing their shadows. So there's an actual way to adjust your shadow visibility, making it easier for you not to see them, including party members. So when co-op does come out, if you don't want to see the party members' effects, for example, to reduce the bandwidth that's being used, or the RAM, or your graphics card, you can reduce all of these effects for all your party members. Great for POD and stuff, by going down here and putting the quality that you want. Right now, if you want to put if you don't like to see all the sparks and everything, I also put mine on low for the quality of the effects. That way the whole screen isn't lighting up 24/7 and giving people seizures. Reduce that as well too. And then of course, adjust Army of Shadows visibility. This is a big one. I hate seeing my shadows all the time because they're massive and they block a lot of the screen. I put 25%, and that's more than enough for me to get by, to do, to have them do what they need to do, and then just move on. Also, language is found here. You can change the language what you want, voice and the text language, and then of course your controls are here. Speaking of controls, anyone who uses PC and doesn't know how to set their shadow auto, it's F3. All right, the F3 button. I'll show you real quick in a fight, just so you guys can get a general sense of what I'm referring to. But if you were to go into this fight, for example, and just jump in, right, you'll see on the top here, if a lot of people don't know this button, but if you press F3, it'll actually switch out. You see how it says manual? Look, if I press F3, it turns on your auto. So that allows you to summon your shadows, summon your Baron or Yogamons, and change your characters in and out with Sun Jin Woo for support. So F3 is the button on PC, guys, to switch that out. Okay, just so everyone is understanding of that. Speaking of which, another feature that many of you guys don't know about, and we're going to cover, is something to do with artifacts, and it's fairly not new, but it's going to blow some of your minds. Okay, so let's go into that one real quick. All right, guys, so if you are in a rush to try to get things done, you don't want to switch around your characters equipment at all times, non-stop. There's obviously presets exist, right? So if you click on the preset button, you can equip 2 presets. They're going to be adding more obviously in the future, but here's a little quick little tip. Many of you guys actually don't know this, and I honestly didn't know for a couple weeks until probably about a month ago, and I've been using it a lot more often. And that's the advanced settings section right here. If you click on this will actually take you to this little nifty screen that gives you all of the things you need to know about a character's artifact. So for example, recommended stats, right? It'll tell you right here what stats this character wants. So HP, damage increase, crit hit damage. And then over here, you'll see all the equipment. Right down here, you'll see the recommended units, number 1, 2, and 3 best gear. So for example, for Soren, they say Chaotic Desires number 1, Burning Grease number 2, Solid Analysis number 3. This is the game's recommendation for you. You guys can see right here, it'll take you to the crafting screen as well if you want to craft anything. So nifty little screen that takes you to various other sub screens to allow you to do this. But one of the cool features here, of course, is the fact that you can temporarily equip and unequip equipment from the screen. So if I click this off right here, you'll see in this section, right, I'm looking for an item that I want to wear. So if I go equip temporarily, I can click on something, just equip it for now, but it won't affect my other presets. So if, let's say I want to equip this temporarily from Gun He, it'll say right there, look, it'll add it right there for me. That's the beauty of it. So what the beauty of this is, of course, you can take other people's equipment for the time being. So for example, if I want to temporarily equip that one, it'll give me the stat bonuses, give me the pluses and minuses that this item will give me. So definitely use that. All right, another feature that I want to talk about here that many of you probably haven't even used or even heard of is going to actually be under the, I believe it's under the skill research section. Let me double check here. No, not. Oh yeah, that's it right here. So this is so this skill research thing, the skill rune amplification plus that, they actually brought out a nice little button here. A lot of people don't know about it, which is based on popular formation data. This is the data that most people will use in the game. These are the best skill runes to advance to mythical, or blessing stones to advance to mythical as well. So this is actually a nifty little thing. If you are stuck, you haven't checked out one of my videos, or you don't know what to go on to next, this is actually a really good way to reference in terms of what is the most popular and most widely used I guess blessing stones and skill runes out there. Now some of these I don't agree with, like Mana Rampage is great, but I wouldn't put this as one of the best ones. But if you do click on it and you decide you want to get it, you can go to synthesize right away, or you can go to the other buttons there. Right now you guys can see right here for my Sun Jin Woo, for example, I literally just created this. I've got, like, on my free to play account, I'm getting a fairly decent amount of mythics finally, and it's finally going through. So patience is key, guys, so make sure you do that. All right, so that's another big one as well too. Speaking of which, just so everyone is aware, if you do if you are going to be like me and you care about your power quite a bit, don't forget to level up your skills. Okay, very important. You can level up your skills even further by clicking on the level up button, but it has to be on the skill menu right over here. So don't forget that as well. And also, even if you level up skills you don't use, guys, it still does give you guys more power. Just remember, it does take some scrolls, so be careful on how much you do, but that is going to be very, very helpful to get some of these up. And again, my free-to-play account has quite a few of these like heroic versions. You guys can see quite a bit of them, so take your time. It's a marathon for this game, guys, so don't rush it. All right, a couple other things I want to talk about real quick. Your idol. This is known for everybody. Your idol is affected by all of your levels, so make sure if you have a ton of gold and you're just sitting on it, use it to level up your characters, guys. Leveling up your characters is going to help you a lot because it gives you more idol. The higher level your characters, the more idol rewards you get, which means after like a big patch or something, it will help you there in regards to getting yourself more rewards along the way. Plus, if you want to level everybody up at the same time, click that level button down here, select all, and then you can select everybody at once to level. You don't have to level units up one at a time anymore. That's a very big button right there. And special operation buffs, don't forget these units are all buffed for every piece of content. They get 5% attack, defense, and HP. Of course, there is going to be diminishing returns on those. It's not the full 5% ever, but it is available to help you out through content. So make sure you get in there and do that, okay? So that's a big one as well, guys. And then, of course, don't also forget that within the entire game, this activity fund can go over 48 hours. It goes up to 720 hours. So make sure you use that to your advantage whenever you need to, especially when you're max level. Don't use this anymore. If you know a new level is coming, save it for the following patch and claim it then. But for now, keep going until you get yourself the max level and push that content out there, okay? I think those are pretty much it, guys. I think that's probably the best piece of newer advice I can give you. There is one more thing I want to talk about, and these are these little tickets that we just received recently in the game, and they do actually expire. So I do want to touch on them, and these are the tickets I'm talking about right here. The gem refinement tickets. You guys can see there's a blessing refinement ticket and a skill rune refinement ticket. There's 17 days left for each of these. Make sure you use them. So if you click on that, right, let's say you want to get a rank 6 gem, you guys can see right here, you guys can use these tickets. Right, so right here, this is gem refinement tickets that allow you to refine gems instead of using essence stones. This will allow you guys to get certain things that you want for blessing stones and skill runes. Very important to note that. For example, this one over here, if I want to use, any of these ones, let's say I want to go for, I need this badly, thunderstorm, right? So instead of using your essence stones, which cost about 1,000, you can now actually use this instead. Right, let's confirm. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna select that one. Let's go auto select. Let me take this one off. No, I want to go back. Hold on. Let me go back. I don't want to use that. So here, let's go to not gem. I want to do blessing stone skills. Right, skills. I want to get thunderstorm. So let's just get thunderstorm, and I'm gonna put a random one in here. Let's put in one I'll never use. There you guys go. So you see, normally requires 1,000 essence stones. Well, this is gonna save you 1,000 essence stones by using this refinement ticket. There's no current way to get these outside of buying them, but right now, if I go refinement, what I get? Boo! I got finisher instead, right? But now you guys can see that now has changed, and there's now 1,000 essence stones. So guys, use these tickets before they expire. They're actually worth it, and you don't want to miss out on this. So here, I'm gonna do the same thing with my blessing. I want to go with, what do I need? I'm gonna go with, let's go with this one, right? We want lightning speed, more agility. So let's say I have a lot of these right here. I want to use this one. Again, refinement. Have a chance. What'd I get? Hey, I got into it. Too bad I already have a dupe of that. So there you guys go. So make sure you use these. Okay, again, very, very important. If you have level 5 gems, also use this one, of course. And honestly, they're going to expire in 17 days, guys. So take advantage of it. All right, folks. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Leave a like, subscribe, comment, support. Much love. I'll see you guys live. Oh, hopefully tomorrow if my schedule is not out of control. Peace out, guys.